Pretty boring Sunday, if I'm honest. Just a day around the house. We did sleep in a little bit this morning, or at least we stayed in bed. I was up at 5:30, but got caught up on vlogs, caught up on emails, backed up my Mac, moved all the vlogs over to the backup drive, did like 12 loads of laundry, went to Costco, went to Ralph's, a little bit of time in the backyard, organized the kitchen, organized the bathroom. All this stuff here on the floor tomorrow needs to go up to the shop. I assume my dad's going to take the E60 back, swap it for the X5. I don't know if we have any bumpers or wheels or tires moving around tomorrow, so that maybe the E60 goes up tomorrow, gets a little wiped down, and then goes back into storage for probably another 6 months until it comes out into the sunshine once again. It's running great though. Drove it kind of yesterday over to downtown and the port and the marina and whatnot. No lights, no issues, no drama. Maybe 200 miles on it. That's an entire tank of gas, 18.5 gallons. You forget just how horrendous the fuel economy is in that until you drive it a little bit. Technically speaking, here in the garage today, I'm not gonna call this project day 3 because I only put an hour into it. He had some obligations to go meet somebody and help find a car rental place in an apartment, so he wasn't here. So we couldn't do any painting, long story short, but I put some stuff up above the cars here in the garage, got some things off of the floor, and then I took the wall plate covers off these outlets over here. We're gonna update those. So I had intended on changing the actual outlets themselves. I went out to the circuit breaker, and since I've really kind of played with any of that, this house has solar now. So there's no longer one source of power as in the grid from the street. There's 3 sources of power. There's the grid from the street, there's the solar panels on the roof, and there's the battery. So there's 2 circuit breakers, and I don't know which one is a primary, which one is a slave, or if they're both equals in that equation. I don't quite understand how that worked. And it is the poorest labeling system I've ever seen on a circuit breaker. There's just 1 through 7, and then there's one that says like outlet, microwave, dryer. That's it. There's a lot more in this house. I think when a home transacts, if this is a federal thing or applied at a state level, I think there should be a couple things that you have to provide the new owners with. Number 1 is a blueprint. How do you buy and own a home without a blueprint of it? We have the blueprints for the house in Ohio because my parents built that house in 1986. We don't have them here, so we don't know a lot of specifics that the blueprints would help illuminate. Number 2 would be an adequate and updated electrical circuit map. Just label the circuits. What are they? Where are they? How can we safely shut one down to do service? Can I change the outlets without turning off the power? Absolutely. But it's not good practice to do so. So I'm trying to follow the book here and do things right. And that's really tough. So yes, we can just kill the main and then I have to reset 50 clocks and irrigation systems and all this stuff that I'd much rather not do. So there's gotta be a way to do that. We'll figure it out later. That can be done during painting. Also found out today, I don't need 2 outlets. I need 4 and 2 switches. So we're gonna be going back to Home Depot. Somebody updated all the internal sockets and switches to kind of a more modern rocker style switch instead of the toggle. And then the squared white outlets as opposed to the very much 1986 almond round ones. It's a garage. I know it doesn't matter. These things are $2. It's all apart for painting anyways, so it makes sense to do. And lastly, the coax cable that comes in for the internet comes in this side of the house. You can see the wire right there going up. I thought we were going to have to replace that with a longer one. And then I looked up on top of these cabinets here and check this out. There's a loop in there. There's some extra wiring, and that's pretty much exactly what we need in order to extend it. So that's gonna be easier. Good news is on the other side where it goes out of the wall over here, it's not like spliced or crimped or anything. It's an actual screw connection that we can do with our hands. And then on the inside of the house, it's the same deal. It's screwed into the modem. So if we do need to release that on either end to straighten the cable, to reorient it or replace it, that can be done without having to learn how to strip and put connectors on the end of coax, because I don't know how to do that. So that's it for me today. Week starts tomorrow. It's gonna be a doozy. I can feel that already, and I'll talk to you then tomorrow, Monday. Good night.